Let's change our story, let's change our life. We'll do it our way, our own design. Nothing can stop us now. We're gonna make it to the blue somehow. We can go untie the lines and let our compass be our guide.
Probably a tiny fish. I'm gonna wait for these birds. And throw it out. They like waves sometimes.
Good morning, friends. We are starting our refit or our renovation or whatever you want to call it.
Hey, Daddy, watch out. I'm gonna do the perfect swing.
Okay, go ahead. Today is Saturday, November 21st, so we're coming up on Thanksgiving here in the States. This is a very busy day on the water. It's supposed to be a no-wake zone, but not everybody seems to know that. Anyway, today we're going to be working on several projects. I'm going to be focusing on the lighting in the saloon, and we're going to be working on the workshop room. I'm going to be turning that back into a berth with storage underneath the bed. But these are the lights that we're dealing with. And somebody changed them over to LED, but I bought these to replace it, and those are gonna look much nicer. Plus we're gonna add a couple more in here if I can get wiring. And then also over here, there's Carter. He's watching a movie. Things are pretty messy because we just loaded up everything Friday evening and headed up to the boat. Right now we have to spend weekends on the boat because we can't find a boat slip close enough to our RV. Right now we're still living full-time in the RV. Soon we'll be transitioning to live full-time on the boat, but for now we get weekends and holidays. So, all right, let's get busy on lights. I've got a lot of stuff in the truck. I need to go up and get stuff from the truck.
This is the shortcut to our truck. We go around these big condo buildings, which I have been told have 3 stories each in them. Probably not. I'm guessing. And it's a beautiful walkway. Pretty grass. In my opinion, I really think these bushes should use some trimming on the top side, but just me. It'll just be me.
I never thought that it'd be like this before you. I never thought that it'd be like this before you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to install a couple of more lights, and I'd like to have one here and one here. We've got an awful lot of mess that we're gonna have to clean up because I'm gonna have to drill holes, and when I drill holes, that means fiberglass is gonna rain down from the ceiling, and that's going to be terrible. But I'm gonna start with trying to make my pattern right now. So I got this construction grade paper, probably for, like, you know, masking off areas and putting down on floors and whatnot, but I'm going to cut a strip off of it. I'm going to make my pattern, which I'm hoping will fit here, and over there, and that way my lights will be in the exact same place. Okay, so we got that one in. I made a pattern over there, and I transferred that pattern because it's kind of a weird like triangle shape area. So we transferred that over to the other side, and I've got that marked. And then this one, I've just measured here to here. And let's get itchy. Okay, now let's see if we can get this over there. So let's snap it up in there.
To the holes that were there, which was great. It looks so much better than the... Babe, this looks... Look how clean this looks now.
Yeah, it looks much better. Okay, previous owner left me this wire coat hanger. So clearly this was for running wires and things. We got just a little bit of tape. I don't think this will be so bad. Famous last words. Let's see if we can get it ran straight over here.
It's a short one. Feel it?
Yep, I feel it.
It's always fun, isn't it?
Here's my wire. Let's go ahead and rip it off of the...
And then usually, like, I yank it because it's flying out the water.
A little looser one way than the other. Okay.
That's weird. For a round hole.
We are really happy with these lights, and I put a link in the video description if you would like to have the same ones. They're on Amazon. Our next project is much bigger. If you remember from last week's video, we spent a great deal of time going through all of the materials and supplies left by the previous owner. This space was converted into a workshop, but we very much need another berth, so we're going to work on the demolition and reconstruction of this space today.
All right, I'm trying to get this workbench out. So I'm trying to get this out. Whoever installed it had no intentions of it ever coming out.
Guys, there's only so much monkeying around you can watch, so I cut about 3 hours down to 15 seconds.
That was quite an ordeal. Okay, let's get this out and then we can start planning the reconstruction. It's been a few days. I ripped that countertop out like you saw. That was a bear. I went ahead and took off the vise because we're going to reuse that somewhere, if not just like portable, you know. Anyway, today we're starting the reconstruction. So we got to get this vinyl out because it's a mess. Then we've got to prep the walls because we're going to epoxy on a cleat on here, and then we're going to redo the bed. This is going to be a berth again, so we're going to have a platform that goes on, but in order to have that platform I got to have something to set it on, so we're going to epoxy basically a shelf cleat to the wall all the way around. But today is a busy day, so let's get this out. We're going to pull the vinyl off, we're going to sand, we're going to prep, we're going to get our boards ready, we're going to epoxy them on. We're making some progress, but you know, everything takes twice as long on a boat, and we're getting our very first lesson in that. What I think is here, see down here, the vinyl is just pulled off, and I think this is a glue from the original, manufacturer at the time. But this feels like 5200. So I think there's a seam right here, and I think that this must have unpeeled, and then somebody went really, really thorough, heavy with the 5200. And then slapped it back up there. Yep. But this nice scraper tool seems to be doing a reasonable job of peeling it off, it's just going to take some work. It's going to take some elbow grease. But we'll get that off. I've got a beautiful plan of what I'm going to do here and here and here. Anyway, marching along.
As you can see, this is turning out to be a very big project. But we got good news. We're going to have to put this whole project on hold because next week we are taken to the waters because we found a slip in Myrtle Beach. But this time, we're going at it alone. No delivery captain. With water like glass. Make sure to subscribe and we'll see you next time.